help you?
Me?
What are you taking pictures of?
You right now. Can I get your
why?
Can I get your name and guard number?
No.
Well, then I have nothing to say to you. Have a good
Why?
day. You don't want to identify yourself. I don't know who you are.
What's it for?
I know your name's Doug Quiggle, but I don't know beyond that.
What are you here for?
If you'd like to identify yourself, I'd be happy to have a conversation with you.
My name is Doug Quiggle.
Okay. Can I get your guard number?
My guard number?
Yeah.
No.
Aren't you supposed to identify yourself properly? All right, well, we got your security
What are you here
badge
for?
there. Taking some video.
Why?
Now, you said you were going to ask me a question. That's two
Yes.
questions.
I'm
I
asking
answered
you a
your
question, sir.
I answered your question.
Okay, I'll get home my supervisor for you.
Okay. Tell him I said hello.
Talk to him?
Do I want to talk to your supervisor? Not at all.
Okay, what are you here for?
Let's start all over again civilly, okay?
Okay, what are you here for?
You came out yelling, okay?
No,
You asked me.
I'm asking you.
You're not
what
letting
are
me
you
finish
here
your sentence. You asked me if you could ask me a question. I said you could.
for? Okay.
So you asked me what I
are you
was
here for?
doing. You asked me what I was doing, and
Yeah.
I said I'm taking video. So I
Okay,
answered your
why?
question. I'm not looking to answer any more questions.
Why are you doing videos?
I just said I'm not interested in answering any more questions.
Okay, well.
I'm not disturbing anybody.
Let's get somebody that can talk to you then.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Right.
Film inside, but
No, of course we wouldn't even want to go inside. And now let me ask you, since we're here, can I just get your name and badge number?
sure. It's Robert Fambro,
Okay.
06089.
That's how it's done.
Okay.
Very professional. Thank you. Appreciate that. And I appreciate you being cordial as well.
Okay.
That goes a long way. And when somebody comes across to me like that, I'm happy to have a conversation with you.
Sure.
So as far as filming inside of the building, that's prohibited?
Well, so it's a public building.
Okay.
But what happens is once you come inside, we have people in there who are seeking help
Okay.
and assistance.
Sure.
And they don't want to be filmed in their vulnerable times. So we ask that people not do it. There's a state law that actually mandates that certain government buildings we can set restrictions on, and this is one of them.
Now, would that be for restricted areas, or is that for public areas of the building?
Anywhere inside this building.
Anywhere inside the building. So you mentioned.
Again, it's a matter of public decency.
Oh no, I understand
because
that.
people who come here are at the literally bottom rung sometimes.
Okay.
And they don't want to be filmed looking for help and looking for assistance and doing
Well, if you notice, we stayed outside, so
Sure.
you can get a good feeling that I respect that. Yeah, no problem at all. The only reason I'm asking you these questions is so I can be clear on what the regulations are, so I don't violate any regulations because I'm not interested in doing that. But as far as not filming inside the building, so you mentioned state law. That's actually a state law,
There is a state law.
or is that a policy of the building?
No, it's a state law. It was enacted by the legislature a few years ago. If you gave me a few minutes, I could get you a copy of it.
Oh, that would be great if you could. Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
appreciate
well,
that.
yeah,
Okay,
we get it.
awesome. A man of his word.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
liking you more and more by the minute.
So here's what it is. It's unlawful conduct on public property.
Okay.
Basically, the whole law here outlines everything.
Okay.
I'll let you read it. CRS 189-117, and basically allows public buildings to set what type of activities can happen inside the building. And in some cases, like police lobbies,
Okay.
we don't want recording and it's posted at police lobbies. We don't want
In a police lobby?
Yep.
Really?
You can go look
I can't tell you how many police lobbies I've been into, and I've never been asked not to record.
most of
in
the
one.
time we won't even mess with you.
Yeah.
It gives us the ability to tell you, hey, please stop filming. That way, if we had somebody who came in,
I got you.
and said, let's say we had somebody reporting a sex assault at the station lobby,
Okay.
and somebody happened to come in with a camera, we can get, hey, look at the sign here.
Now let me just say this, and I get that 100%.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not looking to pry into anybody's underwear drawer.
Sure.
That's the last thing I don't even want to go
Right.
there. But at the same time, if somebody comes in with some very personal, sensitive discussion to be had like that, or a complaint to file, or an issue like that, wouldn't you take them into a private room?
In some cases we would. In some cases we can't. For instance, at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, we may not have the personnel available to bring that person into a secure area of a police station
Okay.
immediately, if that makes sense. Now, we might be able to bring officers off the street and whatnot, but there's that lag time. That's the reason why we keep those lobbies.
Well, then wouldn't you just say to somebody, I have an officer coming in, be here in 5-10 minutes?
yeah,
and,
absolutely, but still,
Because you know what
that
my
person now.
You know what it is? Because, and you're bringing up a valid point, and I agree with you. You don't want us to trample on anybody else's rights,
Right.
right? But then by not allowing us to record, that person's needs are trampling on my rights. So it's a two-way street.
Not necessarily. The Supreme Court has long upheld rules about time, manner, and circumstances, and we're allowed to dictate. You know, you can't yell fire in a crowded movie theater.
No, you can't.
Okay.